Salute YouTube. I'm fat, I'm bald, I'm Sicilian, and I'm here. Thank you guys. 1,000 subscribers in 12 days. That's how old this channel is, 12 days. And I got 1,000 subscribers. And I owe it all to you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for the likes, the comments. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for your interest in the channel. You have no idea how grateful I am and how much I appreciate it. Jimmy Calandra, you supported me through this whole thing. You helped grow the channel. If it wasn't for you, it might not have grown at all, but it definitely wouldn't have grown this fast. So I thank you too. I appreciate all you guys, man. You have no idea how grateful I am to each and every one of you. And you have my word that I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing, and I'm going to do more. I plan on doing interviews. I plan on doing live shows. I'm going to keep, fixing it up so it looks better, it sounds better, and I'm going to provide the best content I can to you guys every day. So once again, thank you. Thank you so much, man. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. When I started this channel, I never imagined it. I didn't know if it would grow at all, but I never thought it would grow this fast. So this is awesome. This is a good day. For the new subscribers, I'm going to reintroduce myself. I've had some people ask who I am in the comments. Good question. I'm not going to go into everything. It's my first video talks a lot about that. But to sum it up, basically, I'm going to be 42 years old next month. I was born in Queens, New York, Glendale. You could see Myrtle Avenue and 81st Street. I lived there as a kid. My parents moved us out of there because my brother started getting in trouble. That led to me getting in trouble. I was in the streets most of my life. I got involved in drugs, selling drugs, doing drugs, committing all kinds of crimes. I became an alcoholic. I was always drawn to that life and the people in that life, and it led to me, eventually becoming a repeat felon, convicted multiple times, mostly drug dealing charges, some other stuff. I've done a few jail sentences. I've been to the psych ward. I've been on house arrest. I've been to rehab. I spent most of my adult life on some sort of probation or parole. And, that's it. I mean, I was never a gangster. I always want to reiterate that so people know that I'm never coming off as that. I was simply a guy who was running the streets, who was a small-time a criminal, who just went through a lot in life, a lot because of my choices and, decisions that I made. I get a lot of guys in the comments, oh, you're not a street guy. You're no street guy. Listen, I don't talk like I only have a second grade education, and I might look a certain way. Whether you see me as a street guy or not makes no difference. It's not a title I think anyone should be proud to have anyway. The only reason I say I'm a street guy is because, like I said, I spent most of my life in the streets, and the choices I made in order to stay in those streets and do some of the things I did have a long-term effect on my life. I lost my health. I lost my freedom multiple times. And I experienced a lot of things nobody should ever have to experience. I don't blame anybody. I don't feel sorry for myself. 95% of the bad things that happened to me in life were self-inflicted, and I take responsibility for every one of them. So 2019, I just couldn't take it anymore. I was living in a hotel. I was selling coke. I was selling crack. I was taking crazy risks. I was getting high. I was getting drunk. I woke up one morning, sick from withdrawal, couldn't take it anymore. Got myself into a rehab that day. While I was there, I met a beautiful nurse. Began a relationship with her when I left. Eventually married her. I moved to a new town. I got a new job. And I started a new life. And this is where I am now. I always wanted to start a channel like this. I always wanted to talk mob stuff. I was raised on it. I spent a lot of my life in the neighborhoods where a lot of this took place. Even after I moved out of New York, all my family lived in Bay Ridge, Bensonhurst, Howard Beach. So, I was around it, and my family, certain family members were involved, and I was always schooled on it and told the stories. And because of that, I took an interest, reading, watching documentaries. I kind of studied this shit my whole life. So I thought someday maybe I'll start a YouTube channel where I could tell my own stories, plus I could do a little mob stuff and see how it goes. And not long ago, some stuff started on YouTube. There was some beefs going on and stuff. I thought, I might have an interesting take on some of it. There were some things I had to say about a certain person. And I just thought it would be a good time to jump in and start a channel and see how it goes. And here we are, 12 days later, 1,000 subscribers. So that's it. That's the story. And we'll see where it goes from here. It's been awesome so far. I already made a couple of good friends since I've had this channel. I've had some cool experiences. I know there's some good stuff coming up. Even tomorrow night, me and Lee Cole will be doing an interview with Gunnar Lindblom. I'm looking forward to that. I hope that goes well. And like I said, I'm going to do everything I can to make this the best I can make it. I'm gonna do the best I can to make this a great channel. And like I said, I know some guys only like to hear the A-Light stuff. I know some guys don't want to hear any of that. I know some of you are interested in my addiction stories, my little crime stories. I know most of you aren't, because I look at my analytics and I see, I'll be the first to admit, the last video I did about my addiction got less than half the views that most of my other videos get. But it's not about that. It's important for me to share these stories because it's like therapy. It's like getting it out and, and getting the opportunity to maybe inspire someone and help other people, because I've already gotten some emails and spoken to some people who lived, similar experiences, similar lifestyles. And I get to talk to some of these guys, and I learn from them and they learn from me. And that's just, an amazing bonus to all this, because that's something I always wanted to do. I left out that most of you know this already, but as of June 21st of this year, I have 2 years clean and sober. So that's really important to me, because I don't know if I ever had 2 years clean and sober. So, yeah, there's been so many benefits to this. And even if I don't get the views and, it's not as interesting to some people, I'm still going to make those videos. I'm still going to talk about my own little story. I was no gangster. I'll be the first to say it. I've said it in past videos. I was never involved with the mob. I was simply a student of some of the history. I wasn't a gangster. There's no, my stories aren't going to be as interesting as some of these guys, because they're more like, typical everyday criminal stuff and drug addict and alcoholic stuff. It's not, there's nothing super fascinating about my life, I don't think. But that's another reason I appreciate you guys listening and watching, because I'm nobody special. I made that clear a bunch of times. I'm just a fat, bald Sicilian with an opinion, and I got a big mouth and a lot to say. And I'm extremely humble. So, that's another reason I never I never miss an opportunity to thank you guys and to answer your comments and to take your advice and all that stuff, because, this is brand new to me and I'm learning as I go. So that's my story. I know most of you already heard it, but I've been asked, and I know a lot of the subscribers are new. So I just wanted to, put it back out there one more time. And that's it for today, I think. I don't really have any stories I was ready to tell. Who knows? You know how I am. I might pop back up in an hour with another video, but I just wanted to make this as a thank you to everybody and to tell everybody a little bit about me. People who haven't heard any of it already. So that's it, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm going to have a good day. Me and my wife, stepson, are going to order some dinner and eat. And if I don't see you guys again tonight, I'll definitely see you tomorrow. And don't forget, tomorrow night at 8 o'clock on Lee Cole III's channel, we'll be interviewing Alan Gunnar Lindblom. I definitely have some questions for this guy. I think he knows I do. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that, and I hope all you guys watch. And like I said, if I don't see you again tonight, I'll see you tomorrow on my own video before that interview. Thanks again, guys. Salute.